Good. Sorry.
So hello everybody, happy April Fool's Day, and welcome to Magic Month, your Magic Month of April. We are really excited to be here, and we're really grateful that you've joined us, especially since it's Friday night. Hopefully this session is going to kickstart your weekend. It is a very exciting month once again, but first I would like to know, how was everybody's month? How was this magical March that we did 2 webinars for? Do start typing them in. Use the chat to type in how March was for you. You can say anything. Maybe you didn't feel anything. Maybe you felt all sorts of things. But do share your experiences. There is a delay for us, so it's better if you type it now. That's why I'm telling you now. But we are going to open this in ceremony across the internet. We live in the future, so I'm going to pass over to the fabulous Karen. I'm Katie, for those of you that haven't met me before, and she is going to open ceremony.
Thank you very much, Katie. Hello, everybody. I'm really thrilled that you're here, and we're going to go right into a little meditation so that we can connect with everybody. This is a really special space, and to connect with people, with anybody, even if it's just one other person, is so much more powerful than doing work on your own. So if you can, if you're in a safe place, please join into the meditation. And if you can't join in now, maybe you can go to the replay. The energy that you get, the power that you get from meditation, from actually being present, from actually joining in, is huge. So don't miss out on that. So let's go. Are we ready for the picture, Dave?
Yeah.
Katie? Okay, cool. Brilliant. Okay. Take a nice deep breath in. And just come into this space. Get yourself really comfortable where you're sitting. I hope you're sitting somewhere comfortable. If you're driving, please don't close your eyes. And just take a nice breath in, following with your awareness the breath as it goes in, breathing in through your nose, following it all the way down into your lungs and into your heart space. And breathing back out comfortably, allowing the breath to bring you right here into this present space. Allowing the breath to make you aware of yourself, your energy, your body. And now, as you continue breathing gently like this, place your awareness somewhere above your head. Most of you will know about the chakras, so it's somewhere above your crown chakra. And then go up from your crown chakra, just sending your awareness up into space. Maybe 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 feet above your head. Allow your awareness to travel up there until you sense there is light. And allow that light that you're connecting with now to travel back with your awareness into your heart center. Just sensing that light throughout your whole body now. Allowing your whole body to be filled with light. And light, of course, is information. Light is love. Light is life. And then allow your awareness to travel through the lower chakras, through your feet, to the earth, through the crust of the earth, all the different layers of the earth, the hot center of the earth, right into the crystalline center of the earth. And you'll just feel somewhere where it's comfortable for you to connect. And instantly, as you're connecting, that energy from the earth is traveling right back up through your feet, your lower chakras, and allow that to come into your heart space too. And just take a couple nice, comfortable breaths into your heart space. And if you wish, you could even put your hands gently over your heart and allow yourself to breathe through your hands into your heart and out through your hands and through your hands. And as you're breathing like this, sense your heart opening up, becoming bigger and brighter, allowing that heart space to be as big as you now, encompassing the whole of your body. Knowing that once you're in the heart space, you're connected with everything. You're connected with the universe, with the earth, with all of creation. And just sense how it feels to be connected to everything. How it feels knowing what Albert Einstein said, the universe is friendly. The universe has your back. Just feel like it catches you, holds you, takes care of you. And in that breath, in that knowing, just let go of everything that might have bothered you today, all your worries, or your concerns. As you're in that space, allowing yourself to expand, notice how big you are and how small those worries are. You know that you will not remember those. Maybe even tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. So why not just let them go now? Feeling that safety, that beauty of that space. And as we're breathing in unison, as we are together in this space, sense a light that comes out of your heart chakra. Just comes out, and ask this light to connect you with the person on this call that is closest to you. It doesn't matter, that person could be next door, that person could be in another city, in another country, it doesn't matter, just the person that's closest to you. And really sense that heart connection, visualize that heart connection. We're all one. We're all here together, having a human experience. And it is so beautiful to know that really we're all the same. And in this heart connection, you feel this. And now ask that energy, that light, to move on to the next person after that, and to the person after that. And quick as a flash, as light can, it closes the circle. And allow that light to come back to you through the back of your heart space. As it comes back, sending it right back out again. And now sense how that heart is creating, that light is creating the figure of 8 energy between all of us. Allowing all of us to be connected from our heart space. From this space where we understand each other, where we know each other, where we love each other. Just feel that for a moment. And now, ask for this light to be sent to the heart space of everybody who's going to listen in on the replay that we leave up for the next few days. There is no time and no space, so that these people can right now join our circle and feel being part of this community of love and of light. And when you're ready, basking in this beautiful feeling of light and love, of lightness, of being taken care of, allow yourself to come back into space again. Feel yourself sitting on your chair. Feel yourself in this space right here, right now. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to us.
Thanks so much, Karen. That was gorgeous.
You're welcome.
I really, really felt the light tribe tonight.
Me too.
Gang. So thank you, everybody. I felt you. And all of you that are going to be listening in the future, I have felt you too. One of the things that really resonated with me in that meditation was when you said about Einstein saying that the universe, is a nice thing, I really resonate with that so much. I think so many of the belief systems that block us from being in our power and being on our path are connected to the idea that we're not safe, And so if you can get into the idea that the universe is friendly and nice and kind, and in fact kind, the root word of kind is nature. So, the universe is kind. It is safe. Nature's kind. It really shifts things. Please. Anyone else have anything to say about that meditation?
Some people said that they can't hear very well and they can't see very well. So I'm going to just ask again, if you could write in whoever and tell us whether it's any better now. We really hope that you managed to join in the meditation and so on. I know there's a delay as well. So, Katie, you're just going to carry on talking for a while?
Yes, I am. I'm calling in the computer angels. It's really clear my end, the picture, as is the sound. So you're just going to have to keep us posted.
People are saying I can hear. And Katie's saying a lot of shifts. She's presumably talking about the month of March. My kitchen has been taken out and a new one put in. And I feel that I'm going through a lot of changes in me and my heart. How beautiful is that?
March was a real month for shifting. And I always think that when you when things shift on the outside, it's because the work that you've been doing on the inside is starting to show up, even if that is a change of kitchen. I always think when people have their phones break, it's because you know, your phone has your whole life on it. It has everyone you know on it. So it's a total rebirth if you lose your phone or break your phone. Anyone? Are people still having problems?
Most of the people say it's all okay now.
Okay.
Some people, okay, some people say I've had to connect via my phone, but I can hear but not see anything. We really don't know because everything. Oh, Angela can hear you.
Okay.
I know you say, oh, she can hear, but she can't see anything. Somebody says sound is clear. Well, the only thing I can say is that this is technology and this is energy. And I've had a lot of experience with when the energy gets really high, that things go funny. So I really, really hope that most of you can hear as well. And if you really can't hear us well enough, try and stay on the call. With luck, it will get better. Or otherwise, just listen to the replay, because everything will be obviously on the replay. And I found that in the past, the replay tends to be really good, even if we had problems with the transmission live. So, but fingers crossed.
Also, if you can hear, then listen to the meditation, listen to what we're saying. You know, close your eyes and have it as a meditation hour with yourself. My guides have a saying that every meditation is perfect. And so if there's technical problems going on, try and work with them. It's one of the ways of practicing. What I say in my meditation classes is if there's things going wrong, like there's a dog barking or a drill happening, that's actually really an amazing opportunity to practice staying in your center, staying in your flow, and working with what you have and keeping your vibration high. So try not to get frustrated. We will obviously do everything that we can on our end to get this sorted out, but just try and stay with us if you can. I had an amazing, oh, you have to stay with us before I move on, because we've got an amazing surprise at the end of your Magic Month. We've got a real treat for you right at the end that I promise you involves goddesses. So goddesses are always worth waiting for, trust me. And, we've got lots of other fun things in between. But yeah, March was amazing. How was it for you, Karen?
Oh yeah, I mean, it was incredibly powerful, and I have to confess, quite a few wobbles as well. Quite a few things came up, and there were quite a few times when the energy really wasn't that stable for me, and I had to go back to all the things that we've learned and we know, and all the tricks in the trade to kind of get myself nice and balanced and grounded again. But it was really good. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I was the same. I had a day of tears just before the equinox, but then the equinox was so beautiful, and I actually uploaded a picture earlier on just to show everybody. So I had to make an offering on the equinox, and as I completed the offering, the moon in the sky became a heart shape. And I took a picture of it, and I managed to get a picture of it, and so you can see it just there. And I was like, oh, that's such a sign from the cosmos that we're in this new heart frequency. And I actually especially since the lunar eclipse, I've really been feeling the heart frequency, really feeling the frequency shifts. It's been quite amazing. Quite amazing. And April's even more magical. So it's very exciting to talk about this show. Karen, you have some things to share about vitamin D for this month, don't you?
I do, yes. And it seems like April is a really good time. I was in two minds as to where to start this month. There's always so many things that one wants to share. But it's the beginning of summer. It may not feel like that to many of us, but it is the beginning of summer. And so I wanted to talk about that a little bit, because there is a lot of confusion out there about sunlight and the damage that the sunlight apparently does to us. So firstly, the sunlight is your friend. The sunlight gives you life. Sun has never been the enemy, has never been bad. So people talk about having to protect yourself from the sun, and it is true, you will burn if you've been in the sun too long because you're not used to it. Your skin doesn't have the protection, you don't have the melanin made, so your skin is still maybe very white from being inside all year. But what I really want to emphasize here is please do not jump into putting loads and loads of sunscreen on and then going into the sun and never allowing your skin to be actually exposed to the sun. So there is a big conviction now amongst natural health workers and amongst many medics actually, that it's not the sunlight that gives us problems, i.e. skin cancer, and damages the skin. The problem is that we put sun lotion on and we have eaten toxins that are stored in our body's fat cells, which are in the skin. These two things together cause a chemical reaction, and that's the chemical reaction that causes the problem. So it's not the sunlight, it's the chemical cocktail that we have on our skin and in our body. So as ever, of course, we're all into very natural things. So please try and eat as organically as you can and as healthy as you can. Try and keep off junk food as much as you can, totally if you can. But if you can't, at least shift the balance. An 80-20 balance is always a really good thing to aim for. So there is that. If you do need sunblock, which is obviously if you're going to be in the sunlight a lot and your skin hasn't been exposed to sun for a long time, do not go out into the sunlight for a long period of time without sunblock. If you want sunblock, you can make some yourself. You can make an organic sunblock very easily. There are lots of recipes on the internet. Just have a look for organic sunblocks. Easy.
You have a favorite one, Karen?
Well, no, I don't make it myself because I actually don't go into the sun very often. But I will go to the sun very specifically. But there is one that I buy, and this is a company called Veleda. I don't know, can you see it?
Yeah.
Veleda. This is actually the German version, so because I bought it in Germany, and it's a German company. It's anthroposophical and biodynamic. So it's like the best you can get. There's Dr. Hauschka and Veleda. There are a few others that do biodynamic. This works on minerals. So it's a mineral protection, which means it's a physical protection, not a chemical protection. So it actually sits on your skin and stops the damaging rays going through. So that's the way to go. And as I say, there's titanium oxide that you can buy, and you can put coconut oil or any of those things together. Look on the internet if you want to make your own. A lot of people are too lazy, so that's why I said, but try and keep away, or just do keep away from the chemical stuff. It's just not doing any good. But this was just a preamble. What I want to say is that actually you absolutely should go out into the sunlight without any protection on your skin. Please listen, without protection on your skin. Because it's only when you have no protection on your skin and you expose yourself directly to the sunlight that your skin can start making vitamin D. And vitamin D is absolutely essential for the body. In fact, it's now considered to be more of a hormone than a vitamin. So, and as you know, hormones are extremely important in your body. They have a whole long list of things to do. So I'm going to just, because it's impossible for me to remember all the things, and the list is endless.
Wow.
Short list. I will tell you what vitamin D is important for, just in case you have no idea. So maintenance of overall health, cellular growth and development, bone strength and health, particularly important, blood sugar health, digestion and absorption of nutrients, blood pressure health, heart health, vascular system health, immune function, joint health, mood and overall feelings of well-being. I very often tell my clients to take vitamin D when they're feeling low. because, you know, like SAD in the winter, the seasonal affective disorder, if you just feel like, ugh, you know, then it's often vitamin D that can really get things going again. Neurological and cognitive health, muscular function, skin health, pancreatic function and health, healthy aging process, sleep patterns, hearing and vision, reproductive health, newborn health, athletic performance, respiratory function and health, carbohydrate and fat metabolism, metabolic rate, weight management, hair and hair follicles. Talking about the metabolic rate and the weight management, I'm just going to briefly interject here. So when you're not exposed to sunlight, when you're totally covered up under clothes and you don't take any vitamin D supplements, what happens is that your body thinks that you're in hibernation. So it calms down, it slows down all the metabolic functions. Your metabolism will slow down, your whole body will slow down, your energy system will slow down because it feels like it's in hibernation, it's in winter. So one of the best things that you can do is take vitamin D. That's going to start your metabolism going again. That's going to start getting your energy going again. That's going to wake up your body going like, hey, yeah, we're alive. Hey, there is sunlight. And vitamin D, of course, even it's in a bottle, it will be similar to sunlight. Nothing is quite the same, of course. So that was just one of the things that, or a few of the things that vitamin D is important for. So you will probably be vitamin D deficient. 90% of all people are vitamin D deficient. The things that your doctor tests for, if you do test, most of the time what we say is the right level is actually not enough. Normally the recommended level, you need to say about 2 or 3 times as much. So you can say 90-95% of people are deficient. So some of the things that makes you deficient is it's winter and you don't live in the tropics or the subtropics. If you have darker skin, you're often more deficient than people with paler skin because it takes the skin much longer to make vitamin D. If you're 50 or over, because the skin loses the production, the ability to produce vitamin D, it doesn't lose it, it reduces somewhat. If you spend a lot of time indoors, if you're overweight or obese, if you have gut issues, if you're achy and tired or both, if you sometimes feel blue, if you're pregnant, and if you have unusual, and this is really interesting, unusual head sweating. In other words, people who've got very sweaty heads very easily without there being any real exertion, that's a really good sign that you're vitamin D deficient. As I said, the chances are that you are because 90-95% of all people are. So what's to be done? The reason I'm talking about that today is because it is only now in April that we start having the kind of sunlight again that makes vitamin D. So you've been told that mad dogs and Englishmen go out to the midday sun. You actually need to go out in the midday sun in order to catch the right rays to make vitamin D. So if you do the sort of the safe tanning, you go on holiday and you do 8 o'clock in the morning and then you go again 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that's maybe great for tanning, but it's not going to give you the vitamin D. The sun has to be at the right angle and needs to hit in the skin in the right way. Otherwise, you're not going to get the vitamin D. This is really cutting edge science. This is very new. So this means that, and I'm going to give you the times approximately so that you can work it out for yourself. But it's only starting on about April 10 that the sun is going to start helping you make vitamin D. And I'm going to give you some of the timings now, so you have a rough idea. So I'm going to start at April 20th, because only then it becomes meaningful. These times are GMT. Okay, so it's probably, the time's probably good for any Northern Europeans. It always depends on where you are on the latitude, but it's Northern Europe this works for. If you are in Southern Europe, Mediterranean or obviously further down, your window will be much bigger. So you can just add to it on both ends. And if you're, of course, some of us, I know we have some people in Australia, and obviously for you, it's the reverse. So April 20th, GMT, so you have to add the 1 hour, is 11:30 to 12:30. That's the only window that you have to make vitamin D. So yes, you can, sorry. That's the only window that you have to make vitamin D, 1 hour. So if you go outside, if you can, strip off completely, go outside. If you're really, really pale like me, you start off with 5 minutes. And then you do that as many times as you can, possibly every day, 5 to 10 minutes. April 30th, it's 10:40 to 20 past 1. Okay, so that would be 11:40 to 20 past 2. May 20th, 9:50 to 2 o'clock. June 20th, this is the longest time that you could possibly have in this country, is at 20 to 10, 9:40 in the morning to 2:30 in the afternoon. That, of course, translates to 10:40 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon for some British summertime. July 20th, 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. August 20th, 11:20 to 12:50. September, it's over.
Wow.
That you have from April until August to get your vitamin D levels up for the rest of the year. So it's Angela just writes, coincidentally, I started to take vitamin D3 3 days ago.
Oh, you're in tune.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, okay, so it's very likely that even in the summer in this country, you're not going to make enough vitamin D. But my suggestion is that you try and get as much as you can. You really can't overdose. Your body won't make more than you can use. What you do, you go outside, you don't expose as much of yourself as you can without creating a public nuisance of yourself. And then after about, depending on your skin tone, 5 or 10 minutes, you leave it, you go do it again the next day. Good thing to do to really assimilate it is to rub yourself quite hard, to massage your skin afterwards, because that helps the vitamin D to go into the lower layers of the skin. And ideally try not to shower for the rest of the day. And if you do shower, don't use soap in those particularly exposed areas. That way you can really assimilate, because it's fat, oil soluble. So if you wash it off, it can come off. I know it sounds crazy, but it can actually wash off because it sits at the top of the skin to begin with. And then it goes in as you're rubbing. And then if you don't get outside enough, and of course during the winter month, vitamin D supplement is really, really good. So my favorite in this country is Nutri, because it's really, really potent. And I know we're running out of time here. It's really, really potent.
You have time. You have vitamin D and time. It's perfect.
Thank you. So this is really potent. That means that you don't have to take very much of it. And ideally from Nutri also they have vitamin D3 and K2, vitamin K2. Very briefly, your body needs calcium to build just strong bones and strong structures in the body. That's everybody knows. Unfortunately, if you take calcium and nothing, like no D3, then the calcium sits around and you can actually calcify your body because it goes in the wrong places. So vitamin D3 puts the calcium into places, and vitamin K2 tells the D3 where to put the calcium so it goes into the right place. Terribly complex. Again, relatively new science. But happily, I used to have to get it from the States. Happily now, Nutri does have the D3 K2 combination. And what's even better, I've managed to organize a discount for you for 15%. If you're interested in buying it, then you need to send me an email, because I need to send you the details as to how to get it and what to do to get your 15%. So this is the company. Go and find it anywhere else if you feel more comfortable. It's just one that I happen to like very much. And the beauty about vitamin D3 is that you don't, some of us are not very good. We're a bit sloppy with taking supplements. And I have to say, as a nutritionist, I'm really bad myself. So, oh, my scarf's come undone. Look at this. So the beauty about vitamin D is that you can take all of it theoretically every 3 months. So you can drink the bottles every 3 months, several bottles, and you're done. They actually do that with people who go into submarines because they don't have any light at all. So they've done tests and they found that they can give them enough vitamin D3 for 3 months and they will not be deficient of it. So they can just take shed loads. When you go on holiday, say to the Caribbean, your body will produce about 400,000 IUs of vitamin D3. And we're told to take like 30 or something ridiculous, you know. I mean, it's the amounts that are suggested that we take are so small, far too little. You can't really do anything wrong. There hasn't been really any toxicity. It's not like with vitamin A where there can be toxicity. With vitamin D, there really almost can't. In certain countries, this is also really interesting. Say in France, if you go to a doctor in France and you say, I'm feeling a bit sluggish, I'm feeling a bit blue and whatever, they'll just give you an injection of 400,000 IUs. So, and no problems. So don't be scared. It's going to be safe. But I suggest that if you do have any questions, ask a nutritionist, ask your doctor. We'd like he'll know something about nutrition, or ask if you're interested. As I say, I'm happily giving you Nutri's information, and you can become register with them, and then you'll have access to all kinds of research as well. So get yourself into the sunlight without any sunblock, and get yourself some vitamin D, and you will be jumping and hopping through the summer. That's it. Done.
Thank you so much, Karen. What I was going to do is, if anybody that signed up to our mailing list or our Facebook, I will send out an email with all of those times, those vitamin D times, and with the offer, and with everything from the show. We'll condense it into one and try and be a bit more organized. How does that sound?
Sounds like a really good idea, yes.
I didn't have a pen on me to write those times down, and I'm definitely going to be getting my vitamin D on tomorrow morning.
Good.
Does anyone have any questions now for Karen? If so, do type them in. Let us know. That was fascinating. It's amazing. You know, it's crazy that we're putting sun cream on, because I always think, well, if sun cream was essential, how did mankind get here? You know? Like, obviously we have survived people have survived in the desert in some of the worst, most intense sun conditions in the world for thousands of years without sun cream. It's just insane. And my rule, and I'm not a nutritionist and I really don't know anywhere near the depths that Karen knows about this stuff, but my big rule is anything that the planet makes is going to be better for you than man. That's my basic rule. If I'm not sure what to buy, I'm like, did Gaia, the planet that's been here for billions of years, make it, or did man make it? Because I can guarantee you that Gaia is going to have done a better job.
Absolutely, 100%. So sunscreen, as I say, I'm not anti-sunscreen, just get the right one. If you're going into the sunlight for any extended period of time and you're not used to, your skin isn't used to it, then it's probably a good idea. My preference is I go into the sunlight for long enough and then I cover up. And it's only for areas that I can't cover up that I'm going to use my mineral screen, i.e. my physical sunscreen.
Amazing. So we probably should move on, even though I could talk about this forever.
Yeah, carry on.
Let's talk about April, hey? Do write in any questions, any experiences. This is a collaboration, so feel free, if you've got another sun cream that you can recommend or another tip you can recommend, do share it. Sharing is caring. One of the things that sun cream and vitamin D stuff we were talking about reminded me of was an amazing video that I watched the other day that was about an American Indian prophecy for this time. All of the indigenous people of the world have prophesied this time, a lot of them calling the people of this time the Rainbow Tribe. And in one of the videos about one of these prophecies, there was such a beautiful line that said, "We are the fire keepers of spirit." And I was like, yes, that is what we are. We are here to keep the fire of spirit alive inside ourselves. And when we were talking about vitamin D and the sun, I was like, of course, if we're fire keepers, the sun isn't going to hurt us. You know, we're fire keepers. We're people of the fires. And we're rainbow people. And, you know, April's a really exciting month because my guidance is that the rainbow portals, a lot of the rainbow portals are opening. I've worked with rainbow portals as a light worker, and they are, anyone that's ever been with me in a rainbow portal, you ask them about opening that portal up and they just kind of have no words because they are so beautiful and so magical. And apparently there is a mass opening of rainbow portals in April, in May, and in June. So we're in this period between now, basically, and the solstice, the summer solstice, if you're in the northern hemisphere, where all of these rainbow portals are going to open. Rainbow portals are connected to the earth, to the grids of the earth, to the magic of the earth. The reason I found out about them is because I'm really weird. I regularly talk to fairies, and suddenly I realized that for the whole of March and before it, I had not, as a channel, connected to one fairy, which for me is very, very strange. And so I kind of connected to them and I was like, where are you? Why haven't I felt you? And they said, go away, we're too busy. I have never, ever, ever heard a fairy say, go away, we are too busy. And so I just went, you know, I spoke to some star being guides and I was like, why are the fairies busy? And the fairies, the elementals, the beings of the earth are busy, we're busy preparing for this mass opening of the rainbow portals that is now happening and will continue to happen. And these are energetic circles that bring up manifesting energy from the earth. They bring up the colors that our planet is made of, the vibration and the magic that our planet is made of. And what it means is that manifesting is going to be very, very powerful at this time and beyond. And that it really is a time for us to be co-creating, to be conscious of what we're manifesting. We're already master manifestors. We manifest every single thing in our life, but it's time to kind of really take responsibility for what it is that we want ascension to mean, because that is up to us. That is up to us. You know, it's a co-creation. We are not slaves to the universe's plan. We are co-creating with the universe. And one of the meditations that has come through for this time is a brilliant meditation that really helps you to shift the vibration of your physical life. The change, the manifestations that's happening is happening with these rainbow portals on a physical level. It's energy from the earth. And so anyone have any questions? If not, I'm going to go straight into the meditation. I know there's a delay. Do you have any questions, Karen?
No, I can't wait.
I love this meditation.
I just want to go for it. It sounds so beautiful.
Well, it's not actually a rainbow portal meditation. You kind of have to be in a rainbow portal. But there's loads of them. There's one on Brighton Beach. If any of my Brighton not are listening in tonight, I will tell you where it is. And there's going to be lots opening in London and all over the world. So, you know, if you feel called to open one, just ask the universe to show you where and show you how, and you'll be shown. But this is for bringing your higher consciousness and your higher potential into your physical life. And it's working with the chakras. So the best thing to do is just experience it and see how you feel. So closing your eyes and feeling the muscles around your eyes relaxing as you breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. And focusing your attention on your crown chakra, your white and violet chakra at the very top of your head. And feeling this chakra as a gateway between your body and all of the universe. This is the place where Source meets you and you meet Source. And feeling the infinite, expanded potential of the universe, gently kissing your crown at the top of your head. And inside your crown is a tiny white and violet ball of energy. And you allow yourself to experience the world through this ball of energy, to experience infinity above you and through you, through this ball of energy. And you feel this ball of energy sliding down into your indigo third eye. And as your indigo third eye is filled with white and violet ground consciousness, oneness consciousness, all that is resistant to your truth calms down. All of your fears about your potential, all of your fears of connection melt away. And you feel this white and violet ball of consciousness come into your throat now. And this white, infinite potential light shines in to all of your belief systems, casting out all shadows so that you are your full expression of truth. And this white and violet light comes down into your heart. And all that is not love inside your heart just drifts away, is blasted away by this white light, this white and violet light that slides in to your solar plexus sun chakra, your place of power. And you feel this divine and sacred consciousness energizing your energy center now, empowering your energy center, filling your breath with pranic energy, revitalizing your power as this white and violet light slides down into your hot orange sacral chakra. And you feel your body accepting this source consciousness, this oneness consciousness. You feel your body's right to belong, to be here, to be healthful, joyful and present. And in the center of this sacral chakra, you feel the diamond light of your Dharma being flooded with the white, violet oneness consciousness of your crown. And you feel your path belonging to your body belonging to your dreams, And you feel your purpose shine through you now, as this white and violet light travels down into your iron red root, and all of your abundance consciousness is flooded with the infinite vibration of source, of oneness, with the abundance of the universe, and you allow yourself to be safe in this kind, friendly universe. And as you accept that you are infinite, that you are here with all of this light potential, you feel this white and violet light shining down through the layers of the earth and anchoring into the iron core crystal in the center of the earth. You feel this white and violet light shining up into the golden sun of Source, the grand central sun in the center of the universe. And you feel this white, violet oneness, ascended, conscious light shining into every area of your life, shining in to your work, your home, your friendships, your health, shining into your bank account, shining into your connection, your practice, your meditation, into your future, past, and present. And you allow this light to remain here as you breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. And when you are ready, opening your eyes and coming back into space. And just noticing how you feel. Try and give one word to how you feel. That's what I like to do after my meditations. One word. What does this meditation do for me in one word? And for me, that meditation empowers me. So do type in your one words. Karen, what's your one word from that meditation?
Bliss. Oh God, I loved it. I have to confess to everybody that I've had a bit of a head start on you, and that I was already given the meditation before for some days last week or whenever it was, and I've been doing it, but this was extra deep. This went just an extra mile. Oh my God, it's just so beautiful. I can't wait for the replay. I'm going to go back to it lots of times.
You know what, I'm going to record it actually. I'm going to put it up on YouTube. So I'll try and get it recorded so I can send it out in our email to the mailing list.
Yeah.
Later on. I'm not sure the chat's coming through. So Karen, if you could keep an eye on the chat for me.
I am, yes. We've had a few coming through, but it stopped for a while. So I'm not quite sure what's going on.
If there's anybody that has any questions about anything.
Oh, I tell you what, there's a thing that says only presenters can type in the chat.
Ah.
So we might have screwed up a bit.
Oh, is it back?
It seems to be back now. Yeah, I'm not. I just saw that.
We're having technical problems, but this is the fairies. I'm telling you, they're going to be having fun.
I wondered because we know that you guys are out there, and I thought they're very quiet.
The fairies always like to have fun.
Okay, so Angela said he was striking. That was her word.
I like that word. Anyone else?
That was beautiful. Yeah, there was a longer one that I'm not quite sure if you want to go there right now, but it says, for those like myself who try to meditate the external world away, which we were talking about earlier with the light, with the noise and so on. If you are meditating and your mind gads away, you will find yourself watching it and consciously harnessing it back to the meditation. This puzzles me in that if I can watch my mind at work, then where am I?
This is the big question of Buddhism.
Yeah.
To put it very simply, you have your observer consciousness, and then you have all different other types of consciousness. And when you are watching your mind, you are basically fully in the present. You're connecting to your infinite self, to your I am self. There are different types of meditation. A lot of types of meditation are geared to that. I don't think meditation should ever be about confusing you, though. It should always, meditation should always, the aim, the intention of meditation should be about getting clear and calm. And sometimes that clarity comes from just accepting that this is the way it is, and asking how you can go deeper. I like to ask questions with meditation. I like to be in my power with it. So rather than, if something comes up that I don't understand, or an experience happens that I don't understand, rather than just stopping at the confusion, I go, okay, why don't I understand this? And I listen for the answer. And the amazing thing about meditation is it makes you listen. And so you start to get the answers. So I hope that helps. Do you have anything to add, Karen?
No, that was beautiful. I mean, the only thing I can say is, of course, it's interesting that we're often told that we have to quiet the mind, which indeed we need to. However, if we focus on quieting the mind, we're actually just busy with that, because the mind by its very nature cannot be quieted. I mean, that's the whole point. It keeps on thinking all the time. 65,000 different thoughts a day, supposedly. Who knows who counted them? I'm sure I've got far more. So the way I do it is that there are lots of different ways. You can put your thoughts into a bubble and let them float away. You can, what I particularly like is I allow myself to go into deep, deep space, as though I was sitting at the bottom of the ocean, for example. And I allow my thoughts to be floating at the top. And when they come, I kind of like, okay, yeah. But then I keep coming back. And as Katie said, I'm totally in agreement. Just being calm and quiet, that's really all that we need to do. And then a thought, this is of course the thing, the perplexing thing is that a thought will come into our mind, which is the inspiration, which is the answer. So you can't really block it off anyway. So you need to be open, but you'll notice the difference anyway. You'll notice what's coming into your mind that is from a higher self, that is from source, whatever you want to call it, rather than your chattering monkey mind. So I think that not getting too caught up in it, and just keep on breathing into your heart and coming into your heart space and being in the very calm place, you'll automatically get into that place.
I'm saying every meditation is perfect.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter. Keep asking questions, but I've pulled a card. We pull a card for every month, and I picked the fairy cards for this because it's all about the fairy portals and the rainbow portals. And the card I have pulled, can you believe it? Follow your dreams. How perfect for manifesting is that? See, my fairy self is getting very excited now. And yeah, that's what April's all about. It's about connecting to your dreams. One of the things that happens when we manifest is all the things that are in the way of us manifesting come up and show us what we need to get rid of to manifest, for this manifestation to come in. And the other amazing thing that's happening in April is there are 5 planets in retrograde. 5 planets in retrograde. And when a planet's in retrograde, it pulls up what's not of service to you. It shows you what is not of service to you. And so whilst these portals are opening and we're starting to connect to what we really want, and I would recommend you expand your dreams, go bigger than you've ever thought possible before in April. And so while you're focusing on all these manifestations, at the same time, everything that's in the way is going to start coming up. And, you know, the planets are just amazing for this. You've got Jupiter's in retrograde, and really Jupiter shows you what you're not being expanded and unlimited enough in, what you're not being confident enough in. Then Saturn is in retrograde, and Saturn will show you what you're not being detailed and focused enough on. Mars is then in retrograde, which will show you where you need to be more fearless. You know, these are all qualities you need for your dreams to come true. Pluto then goes into retrograde and shows you what you need to rebirth, basically what you totally need to just completely rebirth. And then Mercury goes into retrograde, and, you know, Mercury is known as God's messenger. Mercury tells you what your path is, basically. It tells you how to listen and be of service to your path, and to listen in new ways and connect in new ways and find new ways. And it basically, Mercury's retrograde is going to show you where the gateways are that you need to walk through in your consciousness. So it's like the sky and the earth are totally in alignment for manifesting your dreams, which is amazing. And we did this by mistake, didn't we, Karen? But we divinely timed is the manifesting course that we are running next week for the moon. Do you want to just talk very quickly about it, Karen?
Yeah, it's going to be so exciting. Yes, of course, we chose the timing of that perfectly, because the new moon is always a new start, and it's really, really powerful. And of course, with everything that Katie just said, it's going to be amazing. So we're calling it Manifesting 101, and it's for everybody who's ever thought that, yeah, okay, they might have read books or seen films or even attended workshops, but it's kind of not quite happening. So this is the one thing I will say about this right now. Sign up to the course and be absolutely intent on doing the experience. This is not a course to listen to and go like, oh, yeah, and understanding it with your left brain. So and this is, okay, I hold my hands up. I have done this so long. I have done this so long that I thought I would listen to the books, and I read the books, I listened to the tapes, or oh God, that dates me, my God, to the CDs or whatever, to the program. And when it came to sitting down and actually doing it, writing down what I wanted or doing the visualization, I would go like, yeah, I would listen in, but I wouldn't actually do it. And if I can give you any piece of advice, whether you join us on this course or not, you need to do it. You need to experience. This is experiential work. If you just try and keep it with the intellect, it's not going to work. So it's exactly like reading a book and thinking you can learn to swim from a book, or reading a cookery book and thinking you could eat the recipe. You can't eat the picture. You have to actually physically cook it, and you actually physically eat it and enjoy it. Otherwise, you'll have no idea how it tastes. You have no idea what it is. You will not have experienced it. You would not have arrived in the experience. So if you don't join us in the work and experiencing the work, it's not going to get you what you want. So we've structured the course so that you get understanding, you get clarity, so your left brain is getting its bit, and you'll need to understand what you're doing. And at the same time, we're doing a lot of experiential work, so it really starts shifting stuff and really starts to get things going. Yeah.
So much clearing work as well, like so much clearing work. We're working with these retrograde energies, we're working with the rainbow portals, we're working with channeling and energy, and you know, we're really going to get you over the hill of the biggest mistake most people make when they're manifesting, the biggest block to manifesting. The collective energy of manifesting is always more powerful than doing it by yourself. So we're going to be supercharging. Like, it's just, I'm so excited about it because I've still got things I want to manifest. Like, if you are not living the perfect life of your dreams, then you still need to improve your manifesting. And that's the rule, because your life is showing you how good you are at manifesting.
And of course, there's never going to be a time when we've got enough, because of not stuff, but when we've manifested enough. You know, your dream may be doing something really amazing for the world. I don't know, inventing something. It doesn't mean that you need to manifest stuff. That's not what it's about. It's manifesting your dream. That's what we're talking about. And I don't think that we're ever going to stop wanting to manifest more and expand more, because I think at that point, we're done with life. So I think it's always going to be an expansive situation, an expansive experience.
Definitely. And I think as well that manifesting always changes depending on what's going on energetically on the planet. Things change with manifesting, so it's really good. I always do courses on manifesting because I like manifesting things that I like. I like manifesting my life, and I'm really excited about this course. It's gonna be so supercharged, and it's so cheap. It's only £33 for all of the sessions and the workbook and the Facebook group. Like, it's less, it's amazingly cheap. It's amazingly cheap for your dreams.
Yeah. It's a pizza, isn't it? It's a pizza and a glass of wine or something like that. So we need to just say that it's starting next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. And it's about an hour to an hour and a half, and you'll get a workbook and you'll get some homework, and the work that you'll get will be work that will take you way beyond the 3 days, of course. And then we're going to do Wednesday and we're going to do Thursday. So it's going to be a really supercharged period of time. Obviously, you'll get a replay if you're not going to be there. If you can't be there, obviously the best thing to do is to just do it all the way through the 3 nights in a row and really go for it.
And just like we did last time, the first 5 people that book this time are also going to get an extra Q&A session with us. So, because we like decision making, because that's part of manifesting. So if you sign up soon and you get an extra, if you sign up with the links up, you should be able to just click on it, and you'll be able to click on it as well on the webinar replay. If you're one of the first to sign up, we will give you this extra Q&A session, which is so exciting. We've got a competition as well. We've got so much to get in, Karen.
And we'll do the Q&A after the 3rd session, right?
Yeah. It's a bonus session. It's a bonus session because the universe rewards decision making. Like, that's why we're doing this, because decision making is a massive part of manifesting. So if you feel called, sign up and get the Q&A. It will be a very intimate, beautiful group. But we have so much to do because we've overrun. So I'm going to try and do all of this very quickly. I think we've got the competition, which we'll do right at the end. But should we do the competition now?
Yeah, let's do it now.
Let's do the competition now. So every 1st of the month, we offer a prize. And this time I was guided to offer a channeling, but it's a channeled chakra reading with cards and crystals. It's just having a look at your chakras. It can be done on Skype, so you can do it anywhere in the world. And basically it's a draw, so we will announce the winner of this chakra crystal clearing reading next Magic Month, and then if you're not listening in, we'll email you and contact you. We'll pick the name out of the pile of names of people that sign up, and to enter the draw, all you need to do is click the link. It will open up a little box, and just email me, contact me what the card was this week. So what was the card for this Magic Month?
Can we have the card again, just to make sure? And also, can you hold it up really still for a moment so that we can see it?
If I can find the card again. I get it on top. So this is the card. See, we're really easy. We're almost as nice as the universe is.
Perfect.
That's how easy it is. And it's not to get your emails, because we already have your emails. So it's just because we like to offer prizes and make things fun. But yeah, just email me so we know that you want to be in the prize, because we're trying not to scam and spam people. And then, yeah, once I've got your emails, we'll pick a name out of the hat, or find a way to pick a name next session. So do listen out if you want a free card and crystal reading. I'm also going to put, I'll put the offer back up before we finish, but I'm also going to put a link up to our Facebook group. We would love you to like us on Facebook. We're sharing all sorts of information in between. Again, if you click on that, it'll open up another tab, and then you can like us and connect with us in between Magic Months. posting up pictures of heart-shaped moons and whatever else magic happens, and insights and tips and things in between. So do like us on Facebook. If you're going to, just open up the tab, because I'm going to put I'm going to put the manifesting offer up, which links to my website and my email anyway. So you can link to that and either sign up for the manifesting course or sign up for the free chakra reading and clearing. And again, if you're listening to the replay, you can also sign up. Just follow the links. We love you in the future as well as in the present. So, anything else? Anyone have anything to say? Karen, any questions? Any chat?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, somebody said, TV said, manifesting is a practice, not a theory. So that's just reinforcing what we've just said, that it's an experiential thing, not just something that you understand and then think you can do.
Can I just, Angela said regarding sunlight, what about the holes in the ozone layer? Do you have any information on that concern?
It would appear to be a problem in Australia, but not really here, not in the Northern Hemisphere. It's a Southern Hemisphere problem. And if I lived in Australia, I'd probably be a lot more cautious. I myself got burned in Australia. I still have sunspots. It's a completely different sun. You actually feel it. It's much more aggressive. And I think that's why the Australians are extraordinarily cautious with sunlight. And this, of course, does prove that there is a problem with vitamin D and sunblock, because they are seeing rickets again.
Oh, really?
Which is unbelievable, because no child ever gets exposed to sunlight. So it just proves the point. So yes, Australia is a problem. I'm not really sure about Africa. I mean, I didn't really feel the same way there. Though I have to say I went there in a cooler time of year. But Northern Hemisphere, you should be absolutely fine.
Thank you so much, Karen. And you know what? Fear is really bad for your body. So don't be scared. Listen to your body. Listen to what's right for your body. And if 5 minutes of sun without sunscreen is all you feel safe doing, then it's still better than not doing it at all. And I think that's the point you made earlier on, Karen. But we've got to do this surprise.
Yeah,
we are so sorry about the technical problems. Hopefully they won't be on the replay. Hopefully they haven't disturbed you too much. And we promise that we'll get to the bottom of it and sort it out after this live show. I've had a perfectly clear picture, so it's been very hard, as has Karen, so it's been very hard to sort it out whilst doing the live show, but we will make sure that it doesn't happen again, to the best of our infinite possibility and ability. We are going to close with a lovely, lovely, lovely flush of goddess energy. Today, the 1st of April, is April Fool's Day, and you know the tarot card is the Fool in tarot is a brilliant card, because it's a card that is completely free and happy and fairy-like and truth-telling. The Fool was always in the court of the king. A friend told me this in a workshop the other day. Fool was always in the court of a king because you always needed someone to tell the truth, and the Fool was the only one that had the balls to tell the truth. And so it's April Fool's Day, so we're going to encourage our truth-telling. And it's also a day of 4 goddesses, of Kali, of Venus, of Loki, and of Hathor. And so we're just going to bring these goddess energies in to our energy field and just melt away anything that's not true, because that's actually how you manifest. Your dream is your truth. Everything that's in the way of your dream isn't true, and you just need to get rid of it. And so we're going to use these gorgeous goddess energies to get rid of it as our closing surprise meditation. We love you. Stay tuned for this last part. I'm going to turn the camera off.
Yeah, and I'm going to say goodbye to everybody, because we're not going to see you afterwards. We want you to relish the meditation and the the feeling that you get from it for a long time to come afterwards. So bye-bye, till next time.
So closing your eyes and just allowing yourself to breathe, feeling your breath deep in your belly. As you open the full self, opening your heart to being playful, daring, silly and truthful, and noticing how your vibration shifts when you give yourself permission to be the fool this April Fool's Day. As you open your heart to Goddess Loki, and you feel her green energy flooding into your aura. And she just brings up any lies, any tricks that you're holding on in your consciousness, holding on to in your energy field. Feel all of these energies just being brought up as vibrations, as thoughts. You might just have a little moment of feeling uncomfortable. That's good. Discomfort is the place where you change from. Just notice, what are you tricking yourself into doing? What are you tricking yourself into not doing? And then opening your heart to Goddess Kali and feeling her midnight black-blue energy come down like a velvet curtain into your aura, just sweeping away all that is not of service. Feel her clearing out your consciousness, melting away all of these tricks and lies that you have bought and sold and fed to yourself. Kali is the Dark Mother who liberates us from our limitations. Allow yourself to be liberated, trusting in her power, right here, right now. And you feel as Kali's energy makes room for new energy. You feel the energy of Goddess Venus, Mother of self-love and self-worth. Shine into your own love, magnifying and expanding the love and worth that you have for yourself, feeling yourself overflowing as you open your heart to loving yourself, setting the intention this April to love yourself like never before, feeling yourself soaking in your own love as Venus loves you, as Mother Earth loves you, as you love you, allowing your vibration to shift into one that is of infinite self-worth and love as Goddess Hathor, Milk Mother, Mother of fertility, Mother of gods, shines her golden, ancient sun-light energy into your aura, into your womb, belly, into your heart, into your mind, and you feel that all is golden, all is blessed, all is fertile, all is abundant. You feel yourself being provided for with all the energy you need right here, right now. And you send your love and gratitude to these goddesses, thanking them for launching you into this magical month of April. And you take a moment just to be in your own energy as the goddess energies leave your aura, and you just feel your vibration, your aura, your body, your heart, noticing how you feel different, allowing it to be perfect, whatever the experience. Opening your heart to April and allowing yourself to dream bigger, brighter, more colorful than you have ever dreamed before. Expanding your manifestations as you expand yourself. Know that you are love. And you breathe in love and you breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and you breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and you breathe out gratitude. And we finish at 2020 on the 1st of April 2016.